The NFL trade deadline is fast approaching, and this year's final hours could bring significant changes. By 4 p.m. ET on November 5th, teams must finalize any trades, locking in their rosters until the offseason kicks off in March. This year's deadline has already seen several significant moves, but a few players could still be on the move, as teams either push for playoff contention or gear up for a rebuild. While big names like Davante Adams and DeAndre Hopkins have found new homes, notable trade candidates remain on the market. The New York Jets' Mike Williams has drawn interest from teams needing a boost at wide receiver. With the Jets still evaluating their playoff hopes, Williams could bring valuable depth to a contender needing reliable hands. The Browns' Zadarius Smith is another name to watch. With Cleveland focusing on its defensive future, a playoff-bound team looking for pass rush power could be a perfect landing spot. Another potential defensive piece on the block is Giants linebacker Azeez Ojulari, who has flashed upside but could benefit from a change of scenery. In the middle of a rebuilding phase, New York might be open to parting with the young linebacker in exchange for future assets. Wide receiver depth is also a pressing need for some teams, with the Giants' Darius Slayton and Panthers' Adam Thielen as two candidates. Slayton has been a solid contributor and could bring much-needed speed to a playoff-bound offense. Thielen, a veteran with experience and playmaking ability, could be an ideal option for a team looking for a reliable slot receiver down the stretch. The Rams' Tre'Davious White is another interesting name in the rumor mill. While the former Bills cornerback is still a top performer, the Rams' future-focused outlook could see them offload him to strengthen their long-term roster. In trades that have already been completed, several notable moves have reshaped contenders. The Houston Texans sent running back Cam Akers to the Minnesota Vikings, adding depth for a Minnesota team looking to stabilize its ground game. The Raiders' Blockbuster trade sent Davante Adams to the Jets, giving New York a new WR1 and allowing them to capitalize on the Rodgers-Adams reunion potential. Cleveland's Amari Cooper was dealt to the Buffalo Bills, creating a formidable receiving duo with Stephon Diggs as Buffalo pushes for a Super Bowl run. Kansas City has been active too, landing both Titans star receiver DeAndre Hopkins and Patriots linebacker Josh Uche, bolstering their offense and defense as they aim to repeat as champions. With a few hours left until the deadline, anything is possible. Blockbuster moves may still play as contenders work to strengthen their rosters and rebuilders plan for the future. As teams finalize their plans, the end of the NFL trade deadline promises to be filled with last-minute surprises and calculated decisions that could shape the rest of the season.